Something new. So like maybe it's a chaos or
We're going shopping.
whatever. What is this? This most recent riff? Good. It's off, right? My volume good? Yeah. So come up a little bit.
If we get that, it's
That was really good. Let's put it in clean, see if you can't play that.
Was it in drop or was it in standard?
Standard. Play your E for me. You remember it? No.
Them are back in standard, I think.
I just need the fretting. I can't remember. Yeah, it was on the fifth fret. Slow it down a little.
You gotta tune that one too.
Yeah.
How's the bass gonna come in on
I
that?
don't know yet. Well, we can still do the.
'Cause it really
where you
digs
go
it.
da 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 da. I'm gonna figure out how to put it.
Well, hey, don't get the headphones out now. Leave your headphones on.
You don't know nothing about that.
How was we doing at the beginning of that song? Oh yeah, that was the flashy fucking lights went up seizure. Play it like I was playing. Let's see. What did
Yeah, I'm only hitting E flat for
Yeah. Drop the top two, the next two chords, you drop them down and then see. Feels like. No, you played it differently though. This is how
okay, I was just one below. I was 3 and 2.
distorted.
Maybe on the other distortion.
Just let another bass player usually play rhythm.
That guitar is awesome. The guitar riff is awesome.
Yeah, it sounds really good with two acoustics.
Yeah.
It's hard to get that. That's you?
Yep.
We're gonna have to let it fade though, really, because you're gonna have to get it set back up.
Ride the E though. So that's yeah, but heavy.
We gotta give it figure out a filler right there to give him time to go into that next beat too, because it's way different.
He keeps trying to go into the. We gotta do it like a half a measure.
I gotta get my hand used to that. Everything on a guitar is like this. That's like this. It's reversed. So my instinct is to do that every fucking time.
And then the next part of that riff is, oh no, it's also reversed. No, it's
I like the way that other guitar had that. It was like. Changes the dynamic of the sound on it. But the only thing I hate about it though is it doesn't sound good on the distortion. Oh, that thing.
Right back into it. You're right there at it though.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll come back to it. We're really just filling this song out. Like nothing's
This is brand new.
Yeah. For the other those that are brand new to this is not where we one of those channels where we do requests. We're building an album here. We're writing an album, and this is behind the scenes of us being creative and coming up with new stuff. We're up to about 10 songs. Only one of them, in my opinion, is done lyrically. We got another one that's 90% done lyrically. The rest of them, we've just got names. We're still coming up with lyrics. So.
I just wanted to say we're coming up on 100 subs on the main band channel. I really appreciate that, you guys. That's awesome. 95 right now. 5 more to go. 5 more.
98.
5 more subs.
98 on Team Megatron.
Let's get it to 100, guys. Let's go.
So you want to drop the sun? You want to
drop the sun.
You want to take the sand? Oh yeah.
What is the issue?
It's the snare. You talking about the rattle?
Yeah.
get ready and have everything ironed out on the sound of the vocals, like as far as it matching the volume of the rest of the stuff. I think we should record volume, lyrics separately, like play back through the PA, turn it down some. Because then everything's the sound level now. We don't have the microphones or the...
It's been pretty level these last few times. I've tweaked it a little bit.
Watch it won't be that crispy this time when we started up. dread the kick pedal too.
Man, that's what we needed to get in the groove was a little bit of something.
That's my favorite song we got so far. Down on the guitar, it really cleaned up mainly it was for the instrumental stuff because the distortion really don't matter that much.
I think you're like literally just like a notch too loud.
Just a notch too loud?
It's a little too bassy almost. I don't know how to explain
I added a little bit of low to it.
Okay, it sounds good. It was just.
Well, sometime or another, a while back, my channel got flipped to the real heavy, and it was like throwing me off. Cause listen, I got a real heavy set too. Hang on. Say listen. Hang on. Now what? So it just changes the whole tone. Are you going to try to sing this one? Because really the vocals
That's what we're doing then.
Yeah. You remember the vocals?
What is it called? Midnight Hammer?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
Hang on a little, watch.
Yeah.
Just
do.
I messed up because I didn't go back clean when I was supposed to, so I had to play the whole song.
Yeah, I guess we did do them.
Yeah. We just had to let it ride out a little bit in the middle. Yeah, just remember that the halfway point is supposed to be the first time he goes back clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went one too many times heavy and didn't go back clean. So.
Let's see what this test. I think I remember the words. What words I had?
Which one was that? Is that the one that goes, hang on, it goes.
No, that's Soldier Boy.
This one, I started on that. Okay.
So if we ever do a gig, we're gonna need like 3 days of practice before the gig.
No, it's just, look, this has been the longest break we've had between practices, so like,
I know, man.
and I have just now started, look, by the way, upgrade on the phone. Brought my phone brought to you by Galaxy S26 Plus.
Not a sponsor.
So we're excited about the playback listening to how good it come out.
Get copyright claim.
Well, it's brought to them by my phone because it's all I fucking got.
Alright, start us off. Come on.
When you sing it, when I'm able to hear you sing it, I'll know exactly what to do. See, like right now, I'm just having to I'm doing it in my mind. So
that part's not gonna have no words.
So look, give them, let them know where it does this right here. It's like, let's tell her how it goes. Go for it.
Hear that part.
When I say reach over and grab it, I know it's in it right there. So the more we play that song, like it's one of our least played songs because it's one of our newest songs. And we're still gonna when we do the live thing, we're gonna do where we grind the strings together.
Live, absolutely.
Because ain't nobody ever, I ain't never seen
it, man. They love gimmicks.
Yeah, ain't nobody ever seen those shit like that.
It sounds
and you won't be seeing it soon.
I I think Avery's a chaos. That's like a dive bomb in there. That's why I did the slide before. Justice forever, who's dead? Protecting the freedom of the man. History will go to repent. Bringing the world to return. I'm just spinning the whole until the cut. Yeah.
And when you, the drums, vocals, and the guitars out,
All at once.
cease.
Yes, sir.
Cease!
So what was that one song we were trying to put that Nirvana element in where we fade out instrument by instrument? Do you remember? I would like to incorporate that into something.
Where we start off like coming into the song like they do in Nutshell.
No.
And then I'm not as an example, like you know how they start out, one guy's playing, I think the rhythm guitar starts that song off and then the drums.
Yeah.
Or not the bass.
But they're doing like full measures. I just want to do one bar like at the end of it's on the album Bleach, but in like everybody does that and then just the bass and drums and then just the drums.
Was that the song No Reset? The song about Reset? School's that? What's the name of it?
It's a school. It's the name of it.
There you go.
to do. We can do whatever y'all want to do.
I gotta remember how to do.
Exactly. We gotta remember how to do all these things.
Well, I'm actually getting newer, up-to-date footage. I haven't been able to record on my phone for a while.
So we've got.
I can get 5 hours of record time on here, and then
Why don't we
edit it out.
focus on these most recent, what, 3 songs? So let's try Soldier Boy. That's the one that goes.
I gotta remember how. I'm trying to remember it by doing this. Is that Black as a Bird?
It is, ain't it?
I thought that was Agents of Chaos.
No, and then it goes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I told you I had way too much. Midnight Hammer, when it goes back into that clean intro, that's the halfway point.
I think we're going really fast today. We've upped the tempo a little bit on this practice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were already ready to go down there. We had to stop and set this camera up, and like everybody was ready to get to it today. I was actually having a little like, practice anxiety. I was like, oh god, I was sitting there trying to remember. Like everybody's got their plan when they go into it. They got to remember to like what to do with this part. Oh, I can't do this part. I always psych myself out on the drop the sun when it goes back into that clean because if we don't get it right, it throws the whole fucking transition off on that one.
He goes, no, you go, he goes up.
So then we ain't got there's no dispute. It is with you. Yeah. Just a little color. How you gonna do Okay. Something cool you want to tap dance out on. Like I think you just fade it out. Like I stopped.
Let's start from the.
All right. So this is what I learned to do, so that the timing is better. This is what I do on that part one.
Yeah, that's the part everybody does. So we go from.
As soon as I do that, that's when I
All the way
start.
right there.
Yeah.
All right, so one more time from.
That's when he hits his last one. And then you got like, well,
You do it twice, I do it twice for like 2 measures or whatever.
the way you know that I'm fixing
Two
to
bars of a
end,
measure.
the way you know that we're all fixing to end is on that last time it goes. As soon as you do that, where it goes right back, we normally have a break at the beginning of that. It goes where it goes. It's the drums, and it goes. It's actually 3 times. And on the 3rd time, you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you do that to do your part, and then I'll cut out a measure after you, and then you a measure after me.
Let's do it from the beginning.
Awesome.
We got it. I thought we hit that 3 times then.
So 3, and then on the 4th we go.
Yeah. Unless you want to go one more time.
No, that's what I keep thinking.
Well, I felt like we were coming in 4 times.
Yeah, that's what I thought we did. That's why I keep trying to do it. I thought we did that.
Let's start over from the beginning again. Because really nothing's in stone until we see how the vocals come up around it. Because we
Let's
might
just
need.
try it, how we have it. See if we can get it, and then we'll
I think if you'd have just went one more with what he just did, it would.
I feel like everybody one measure.
One?
Yeah. You measure, and I cut out the measure. That was good.
Yeah, once we take
You do the. That's good.
Okay. And then coming soon. One more time.
Start the song that way.
Do what?
Be straight a little bit.
Just strain a little bit.
I want to come up with, y'all know who Pentagram is?
I know what a pentagram.
Y'all know the song Ghoul?
With the old-
You know the song Ghoul by Pentagram? It's a really slow, like, old.
Like some typo negative shit.
No, like.
You don't like, what's that black woman?
Oh, yeah, it's just bad.
Yeah, but I'm talking slower, grinder. Early Black Sabbath.
it sounded like somebody took Simple Man and just like changed up the progression a little bit. It kind of sounded like this to me too. You ever heard Hog Joe?
Sabbath style. If y'all want to, we can speed that part up.
Does it go like this? Does it go down?
Hit 2 first. Hit 2 first. Whatever you do after that. Oh, no, 3, sorry. I can't remember the grip. Hold on. Hit 3 first and then it goes to
majority of it's just like we get ahead, but I'm still. I like that.
one riff on the bass, nothing else. I love that. That was awesome.
Look, it all hangs on if me, you, and him hit those notes exactly the same. What? It goes three. You said three first.
One more space in between.
One more space in between. Like, what's that song? Just on the hi-hat, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you did a little crispy clean little thing you did a while ago. What part?
Sabbath song?
Yeah.
Like right after you go, he's gonna go in with it. And then we're gonna do something fast and sporadic. We ain't gotta do that, it's just a good idea. We'll do jazz. Yeah, something like that. backwards again from the. I gotta put the. Do you remember what was it? Yeah, that's it. What was that one? That's actually we do that a few times and then we go. And then he comes in with the one time. Because we gotta find a way to get that heat, ride it out, and we gotta find a way to. Yeah, and on the last time, on this last time that we do that, when we go, me and him are gonna stop. Yours is still going, so Does that sound good? Me and him are gonna, after we go back into the, and then when we go, what, that part right there, at the end, we're gonna ride out the
something for that right there. Hang on. It's gotta have this.
Find a way to segue into it though. That was it. We gotta do that.
You like?
Yeah, for the riff, yeah.
some. God damn it.
trim that out a little bit there.
No, we do that song live in like 5 minutes of us just fucking around with the feedback. That's it. Yeah, that. I want to take it up with.
I want to, like, when it's doing this part where it's like, this. Endless sleep comes for me.
I'm gonna have more fun doing words now.
What?
Just the way it's structured. To me, that's not a. To me, this is not my song, but to me, everything that you were trying to say is said in the way that song plays. It is called Those Who Song Have No Name.
Yeah, I'm thirsty as hell.
I wasn't turning my shit off. I was just trying to untangle.
Hell!
Well, pause your video. Don't.
Yeah, hit the pause button for me. I will, I got it. Hey JJ, come try this. We need about 5 more cymbals is what we need.
Yes, yeah.
He said we need 5 more symbols. I like